Especially when you consider Soul Stealer's burst damage too. They did nerf Soul Stealer's ult. It's not as fast as before. It's definitely still a huge ability, but it's nowhere near as good. We see FA and FA just totally getting outplayed by Scandal here. Scandal stood his ground. He knew he had what it takes to take out that FA. A blink ulti right here. Andrew's gonna go down. Quick Thunderbringer here coming in trying to clean up. Doesn't look like he can do it. Baymouth with his stun. Is it gonna be enough to finish on his sources? He'll still. Oh, excellent heal by Nympher. It's not a high level. He's probably gonna die now. Nympher. Excellent stun. SS is still alive. Can you believe this? SS is still alive. He's DPSing. Baymut here, he's having a tough time. He's trying to play really hard. It's not gonna be enough. Empire with excellent succession of professional gameplay right there.
That pod is like level 1. What level is that pod? Yeah, it's definitely level 1, so it's really not much of a heal, as you said. But look at the hit points on Empire here. I mean, a good ulti from that Thunderbringer would just clean them all up. But yeah, that was some amazing gameplay from the Empire team, taking out 4 heroes in rapid succession. Fresh Pro, not that concerned. He's still out there jungling, trying to get up, I guess, him and his bear, and he is kind of just item farming away at this point. Looks like Nova's going to go down again. That's Andromeda. I don't know what you were thinking, but down she goes, and that will also be a nice tower push on that side, half the hit points, so making great use of their time by themselves on this map as MSI had to respawn.
Yeah, this is exactly what I want to see, by the way. Them address him and properly counter ganking the heroes that are coming towards them. If you do that, it doesn't matter what carry is farming in the jungle. Freshman is getting a pretty ridiculous farm, but if you address the heroes that are coming directly towards you and you farm them the way they're supposed to be farmed for ganking without their carry, you can farm items like Hex, etc. to address Fresh Brew later. I'm not sure if they're gonna be able to do that, as they did have pretty bad start. Empire had a pretty bad start in the beginning, but it looks like they're coming back. It looks like it's gonna be pretty hard against ganking that guy in the jungle, but Nymphora is gonna be pretty important for that job. Here we see a little counter warding going on by Glacius. I actually want to comment on the counter warding. That spot right to the left of the trees right there, we had a pretty a ward Uniseen competitive play. To the left of those trees, we had an Andromeda countering that ward, and we see the counter warding going back and forth. And this is where all the support's goal is gonna go. That high level warding that actually changes the game for the map control.
Well, that is kind of the difference between a lot of pro teams and the not so pro teams, is indeed map control, using that late game wards. I mean, the wards are very important throughout the game, but they can really change around those late game fights. So up top, it looks like Pharaoh went hunting for Behemoth and found him with an ultimate and a Mummies. Did not even need the help of Scandal, although he's going to get an assist for that. Oh, Pebble's going to throw Scandal right back into the mix. That was probably not a very nice thing to do. Probably also not on purpose, but down goes Forsaken Archer. Sorry, not Forsaken Archer. Scandal going down. It looked like Forsaken Archer was going down, but that was really a clutch pickup there for MSI. Throws, oh my, throws that Pebbles just threw and got, I do believe, the tower kill and picked up Andromeda, but that had to be paid for with a genocide. And Fresh Pro picking up a hat trick, showing off his level of farm. Bergilon and Wild Soul together at last.
Yeah, I do see Pebbles here trying to pick up Wild, so I don't think he's gonna get it, as he is getting support from Thunderbringer. He's gonna kite, and here we see the vines come out by the excellent throw by Favy. That's why his name is Favy, and that's why we watch his replays. The excellent throw right there, picking up Fresh Pro. They're smiling about it. They're having a good time. I want to go back to that fight previously. It was a pretty good at the start. It was a pretty good pick off by Empire, but right after that they kind of lemming themselves into a bad team fight where they could have backed off. Here we see Baymut taking down Glacius. You can see right here, Baymut trying to get away. He's gonna port out. No, it's not gonna be enough. SS with the last hit, picking up that kill.
boom, there goes the counterattack. And really just saying, thanks MSI, now here's your turn. As they're basically going, shoulder to shoulder here, cheek to cheek. It is 21-19 for the kills, but right at the moment, the experience and the gold lead are still sitting very squarely in MSI's favor, as they still have, I would like to say a tower advantage, but that's actually not true anymore.
Yeah, and Empire's gonna have to make a lot of moves right here. This is the time where they're gonna have to use them for result, because you don't want to get into late game against their two carries while you have one. Here we see Pebbles going on, Thunderbringer here, tablet to command away. He's gonna shock. Is he gonna live? Thunderbringer goes down. A lot of low HP heroes walking away from this fight. Is Nymphora gonna, I see the bear chasing down Nymphora. And it looks like Fresh Pro now has targeted the crow. He takes them for instead. Nymphora, I think Nymphora at that point he decided that, you know what, I don't want to have to buy a new crew. Ampo has a support already. I'ma just let Fresh Pro kill me and let the crew live. Who knows if the crew had an important item on him right there. Scandal taking out another hero. Excellent ult. Trixie getting a kill right here. It looks like SS is gonna do wrong. Excellent ulti. They can keep auto attacking and take him down. They don't need to cast any more spells. Pharaoh here with his wall of mummies. This fight is just trading back and forth. It's a really crazy fight. I thought I could call this, but it does look like Empire is failing at the end of that team fight. That I really wanna see if Farm has a big deal to do with that, where MSI, and they're just throwing it away right here. They had it, and Nymphora and Pharaoh with the excellent clutch gameplay. I did not see that coming. That indeed was a good fight, as we see the observers talking about it right now.
That was an amazing fight. As you said, a lot of low hit point heroes coming in and out, but that Nymphora ult definitely bringing in, the guns. But they actually might pay for it here. That Pharaoh walled himself and not going to be getting out of that one. There we see some good. Oh, we have a portal key now on that Thunderbringer to couple that with his tablet of command. That's going to give him a lot of mobility and a lot of mobility for his team, as he can just use that tablet as however he wishes. But that now puts us at a 26-24 lead here for MSI. As I said, they're just kind of hanging on by the skin of their teeth, but they still have that firm experience lead even after that fight. They still have nearly 5,000 experience in the lead, and Pebble showing off his portal key right onto that Thunderbringer, and down he goes to that combo. Who got the kill? It was indeed Nymphora.
Yeah, that was pretty good pickup. I wanna say like that previous fight, I thought I could call that and call it out early, but I guess that's the difference with professional play. They did turn that around pretty well. I gotta hand it to Empire Gaming right there. That was some pretty good gameplay, and I saw at some point MSI did start to kind of AFK hit and do really lazy spells. I think that resulted in the end of the team fight being really bad. And here we see a counter warning on Congo. We see Pebbles illusion. Will they waste any spells on that Pebbles illusion? It's been well microed. It just might have some spells wasted on it. SS right here, popping Shrunken Head, trying to get some hits on Wildstone. It's not going to be enough. He's going to back off.
Popping that Shrunken Head early is definitely going to be detrimental for the upcoming team fight, as that's another 70 seconds of downtime. And that was probably his first use of it as well, so I mean, now he's lost that extra 5 seconds that he was probably hoping for in that fight. But I mean, it was a panic button. Soulstealer definitely shouldn't have anything really to panic about. He is the top level of the game. I mean, nearly 600 experience a minute and 387 gold. He's top farming in all categories with 160 creep kills to boot. So I'm not too sure why he popped it, but he did, and now it really looks like they gotta wait, or they're gonna go in on a Thunderbringer, who's gonna use that tablet command to great effect again. But I still have my doubts he's gonna get away out of that. But now is the time to strike. Now they have an extra hero advantage, and I don't know, it just looks like they really want to do it, but they really don't at the same time. They're just kind of walking back and forth between each other. Pharaoh being harassed. It does look like that Pebbles is going to be picking up that Behemoth with an extra combo, and really it's just that Wild Soul Bear is really out of position. Is that the real Forsaken Archer, or is that an illusion?
Real Forsaken Archer? No, I believe it was an illusion in the middle lane. If that's the one you're talking about.
Yeah, that one. That's no longer there.
I do believe it was, yeah. Yeah, he's alive. Um, that was some pretty good game. I like how No Tails did it. He made sure to get his nukes off before he died. That um, it was supposed. It could have been an excellent turnaround by MSI, but I think they were too scared to go in there as they didn't have a lot of vision. So I think that's why, because we're seeing it. I'm seeing it like perfect vision. I think that's why they didn't go in. Because I don't think they had any vision here. I don't see a ward on top. I thought that would have been an excellent turnaround because Legion team had all low HP heroes pretty much on half from Thunderbringer's ulti. So that's why they didn't go. That's why we didn't see an Andromeda swap or anything. And here we see they're just kind of turtling mid. I I think Empire they need to rush this game. That was a pretty good gang just now. But they need to pick up the pace and stop MSI from doing whatever they're doing, which is farming.
I kind of really got to agree with you at this point. I mean, the longer this game goes on, the more powerful that Wild Soul is going to get. I mean, he's already sitting with his Wild. He is sitting at 503 movement speed, and his Bear is very similar. And with that kind of movement speed at your disposal, I mean, throw it in with some disables from Andromeda and Behemoth, and just the massive damage effects that a Thunderbringer can get off. The longer they let him sit and farm and get more powerful, the more detrimental it's probably going to be for their team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Mobility with Wild Soul is one of his biggest his biggest pros as a hero. He gets around a fight pretty easily, and he can pretty much focus anyone he wants to focus, seeing as he has 2 units at his disposal. So here we see a push coming up by Empire Gaming. We have the bear scouting out. He's gonna see Pharaoh. Pharaoh's not gonna try anything now because he knows they see him. Here we have Soulstealer got 4 staff in actually. Favy is gonna try to take out Thunberg. It's not gonna be enough. We have the SS here. He's trying to get away on his Shrunken Head. It's not good. Andrew swapped through the Shrunken Head. That's pretty good gameplay right there. A lot of heroes going down. The Hellborn team, they're just trying to chase the Legion team down right now. They're trying to finish off the game. I think they're gonna have him easy. Pebbles right now on Fresh Brew. Will it be enough? We have a rocket coming out. Gonna finish the Pebbles. Fresh Brew going down as well.
That was just not very beneficial fight whatsoever for Empire as they came out of that 4-2. So, I mean, using that tablet of command on that Soulstealer probably initiated right then and there as he kind of turned right around, panicked, used the Shrunken Head, and then tried to go all out from there. And they had to take down the tower because that was going to be beaten on them the whole fight. So probably a lot of split decisions there from Empire as that was really a great initiation from MSI using no-tail to great effect with that tablet of command. This is definitely a case study, folks, for great uses of that tablet.
Yeah, it's initiation is just another use for that. You're exactly right, and that was pretty good by No Tails. I expect nothing less from that guy. I'm a pretty big fan. Um, so here we see MSI. They're scaling much better into late game as we've seen before. I haven't paid attention to Forsaken Archer's farm, which I'm gonna click on him right now and see what he has. He has that Geomancer's. I've seen his illusions before, but I thought it was illusion rune. Here we see Glacius taking a lot of damage. Thunderbringer 4 staffing, trying to get that extra vision. It's not gonna be enough. Glacius sneaks away. He's gonna be safe.
That was interesting to see the tablet go through the Glacius Ice Imprisonment. I mean, that Ice Imprisonment doesn't silence you for any kind of reason at all, so a lot of people are still able to use their spells through it. It just looks, funny to see a statue doing stuff, especially being tossed like that.
Yeah, it's I believe a immobilization effect, but it's a lot of people get I know a lot of the newer players get confused with that. It's not that you can't cast the spell, it's that your hero won't move to the cast range. It's kind of difficult with some heroes. With heroes like Panda and stuff flipping out, it does immobilize you, and your hero does need to walk the extra distance to cast. So I know a lot of the newer players have been complaining about that.
Bear Gelon, the ever
Here we see
grateful
the bear
scout.
just Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna comment on. You have the Fair Rockets scouting for the Legion team right here, and this is where the game is going to go into turtle mode. Empire, they need to keep their map control. They have pretty good map control right now. They just kind of boxed MSI in. MSI, hopefully they can, even though they boxed them, hopefully Fresh Pro can continue his farm right there.